Hello everyone, this is Christy with Christy Artistry. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time watching my videos, thank you so much for tuning into this video and I hope you enjoy it. My last painting was our garden flowers painting, and then I also had shown you or mentioned to you that I had those, I think it's 5 other paintings that I've been working on trying to get finished for you guys, and I'm actually almost done with the video. It took me all weekend to seal the paintings, finish painting the paintings, and so on and so forth. So I decided I'd do this video first and get this uploaded, and then finish editing that longer video, because I didn't want you to have to wait through the whole, every piece of the process for finishing off those 5 paintings. So I'm going to condense that down to my normal, about a half an hour or so. I don't like it to go much longer than that, because I know when I watch videos it gets boring after a while. So again, tonight we are going to be working on a 10 by 12, no, let's see, 10 by 20, yeah, a 10 by 20 canvas. And I have not gotten to do any kind of cup pours in a really long time, so I decided that on this one I'm going to cup pour this one. And as you know, I just do things that I dream about or I think about, and some of them are kind of off the wall, but I like them. So I'd rather kind of be me when I'm doing my art than try to do what other people are doing. So while I love Dutch pours, nothing against Dutch pours, I'm having more fun, and I think I'm being a little more creative by doing the things that are in my head and just letting them go. So they're not all beautiful, some of them are. So I just hope you enjoy. So tonight we are actually working on this 10 by 20, and I'm going to run it horizontally, so it's going to be real skinny but long. And my color palette for this piece of it, and you'll understand why I say piece of it. If this video gets too long, then I'll upload this piece and finish it off later. But if not, then I'll combine it too, and you'll see the whole thing on this video. So I am going to point the camera down, show you our colors, and we're going to get started for tonight. So I'll be right back. Unfortunately, the first half of this video did not record, and so I do not have the beginning of this painting, which was a cup pour that we did. Here's the cup I used, and here are the colors. I used mostly Artist Loft colors. I have Artist Loft Phthalo Green, Deep Green, Lemon Yellow, Green Yellow, and then Academy Acrylics Thalo Yellow Green. And these are the colors that I chose to do to pour into this cup, like it said, and pour onto the painting. After I poured these colors onto the center of this 10 by 20 canvas, I then poured or tilted the canvas to get this composition. I then torched the paint, and that is drawing out some of the cells that we're starting to see pop here. But again, unfortunately, I don't know what's going on with my disc. I think I need to get a new disc, but it did not record this, so I apologize, but the painting is gorgeous so far. So next step will be, there's a lot of paint on here. I did scrape this section off here that was extra, and I put that in a cup because I'm thinking that maybe I might need some of this to finish this painting off, so I saved that. But this is going to take a bit of time to dry, so once it's dry I'll come back and we'll finish this painting on this video, and then you can see what I'm up to on this. So I'll be back when it's dry. Okay, my mother used to say I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. I just realized that I started painting the next part of our painting and I hadn't turned the camera on. So all I'm doing is I have taken our background, our green background. I have applied the stencil that I'm going to use in order to create the design. And I'm using full strength Master's Touch pale blue to add my sky tone. So I'm just putting it on here a bit thick because I want to make sure that when I pull this off that I get good stencil design and don't have to do too much touch up. And because I use the beautiful cup pour for our background, I have to be sure that the blue paint will cover the green. So, as you can see, I'm just applying the color now. Oops. I'm trying not to splash since I just got home from work and had supper. Now I'm working on this. And I wanna, and this, it's really hot in here today. We're getting some nice warmer temperatures today and tomorrow. And then it's supposed to rain all weekend. And I don't know if I told you guys or not, but my husband and I are celebrating our anniversary this weekend. And it's actually, we were married on a Saturday. And because Cinco de Mayo was on Friday and the church wasn't open until the next day, the Saturday, because we kind of wanted to get married on Cinco de Mayo because, you know, it's like automatic celebration. But we weren't able to, so we got married the day after on Saturday. And so we will be having our anniversary this Saturday. And it was actually 45 years. 45 years to the day. And I think I've mentioned it several times, but I married my husband when I was a teenager. And we have been together ever since. It's very, very rare. Very rare. Usually hospital visits, or I think work took us apart once or twice in our marriage. Other than that, we have been together. We don't like going different, you know, separate vacations. We don't like, we just don't go places without each other. We have a lot of fun together. And it's probably because since we got married when we were teenagers, we're still children, you know. I don't know that we'll ever grow up. But yeah. So that is our weekend, and I guess it's gonna rain. So we'll probably have to find something indoorsy to do since I'm still dealing with my medical issues, and I, you know, with him only 6 months out of his cancer, we don't want to get either of us sick. So we'll think of something to do indoorsy. Alright, so I chose this pale blue. I looked at all of my lighter blue colors, and I like this one the best to go with the green here. Some of them were lighter, but they just didn't really go with the darker greens and the cup pour that we had done. So I hope you guys agree with me that this blue really looks nice with the cup pour. If not, let me know what color you would have preferred. And oops, and just trying to get a nice covering on here because I need to get that stencil off before it sticks. Before the paint sticks it down, and I can't. Okay, so we're just gonna smooth it out. Smooth it out. Okay, now the best way for me to get it to smooth all the way is a little cup with some water. And we're just going to dab like so, and then run it across. Because like I said, I put it on thick. want so many brush strokes. You know, cup horse, you don't get brush strokes, so I'm trying to erase some of the harsher ones. Leave some of them, because it is a painting after all. Here, because some of this is already dry. Oops. I made a dip into the green. What did I do? Oh, okay, I see. I thought I had dipped and picked up green off of here, but what it is it's just the stencil is washing off, which is fine because, like I said, I've got to peel up the stencil, so if the paint's too thick, it won't peel up. So just go like that. There. I'm just gonna carefully go there. Across all the edges, smooth them out. Smooth them out. Okay. And this edge I didn't do yet, so I'm going to finish this edge. Forgot I was going to come back to this one. Okay. Alright, so now we have our edges and our little areas on there. Smooth this one out. And smooth that one out. That way we don't have so many little chunks on there and stuff. Okay. Now, let's see if we can find the stencil. I'm going to let it dry a little bit because I did wet it down a little bit, so. But that's what it looks like so far. So we've got our stencil design on there, and when we peel it off, our stencil design will be the green, and then we'll have the blue sky. And then we'll take a look at it and see if we need to add any additional embellishments to kind of focus this area right here. I have something in mind, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. So we'll, you know, step by step, we'll do it step by step. But I just want to give it a little time to dry. So I'm going to let this dry just a bit more, and then I'm going to try to peel it up and see if it comes up easily. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here is what we've got so far. So doesn't that look pretty with that blue? So now, because this is, if you notice, you can see the background down there, and it's the square. I think you can see that. We are going to frame this out. Okay, so that'll be another step. And then I had this little bump here, and it was, I'm not sure what happened there. I got this little bump of I don't know if it's cardboard stuck or what, so I'm just going to scrape that down, and then I'll repaint that after I smooth that out. But you'll notice that there is the frame edge here. We can't do anything about that because that's part of the cup pour, but we will frame this section out again like we originally had it, and then we'll finish this painting off. So when all of this has dried and has had time to settle down, because I don't want to be messing with this and mess up the blue that's in between all the green, then I'll come back. All right, so until then, bye. Alright, so here is our little beach Hawaiian picture with the jute rope attached. I just have some glue trimming to do along this edge. Framed out the design, and here's what it looks like from up far. So let me know what you think about this painting and project. Let me know in the comments. I would love to have this sitting behind a tiki bar outside on the back porch, because I think it'd be really cool. But let me know what you think about this. And until my next video, please take care of yourselves.